Hey, mystery lovers.
Okay, this is going to be a little bit bumpy because we're in the car and I'm holding the iPad and I can't hold my arms out to zoom out far enough for both of our faces. This is like a manual zoom out here.
So we're in the middle of a 15-hour workday because we love playing so much. We played a farmer's market this morning, and we're on our way to playing at a venue in a completely different town. So in total, we're figuring that it's going to be 7 hours of playing. What did we say? 3 hours of drive.
Setup. 5 hours.
3 hours of drive. 5 hours. 5 hours of drive.
3 hours of
3
setup.
hours of setup.
Yeah, there we go.
And
7 hours of playing.
I think that adds somewhere in there. We add up to 15 hours of mystery loves company.
Of mystery loving.
And we were even able to fit in a 15-minute nap in between. So we're feeling pretty accomplished.
What can't we do? In this episode of Maddy and Carlos Talk Mystery, we are going to talk about our song Aliens, which is one of our newest songs that has just been recorded. In fact, we're listening to the final mixed and mastered versions today in the car where we've been for a few hours. And it's been mixed and mastered by our incredibly talented audio engineers that double as bandmates, Alana Rubin and Jeremy Dudman. Very smart and talented guys. They can play anything, they can mix and master anything, and they are featured on the album, and they finished it for us.
And the album that Maddy is talking about is MLC Live 2, which we just recorded recently at Lucky Run Studio. We did a full album live with a studio audience, as some of you were there, and we're super, super excited to be releasing it soon. We'll put links below so that you can go pre-order the album if you didn't attend the live recording, because if you attended it, you're gonna get your own copy anyway. So if you didn't attend, it's a great way to still support the project and still get the music as soon as it comes out. Look for that link below.
Also, we're going to put a link to the song that was recorded in the studio, like Carlos was just saying. And that version of the song is going to include an introduction about the inspiration for the song, the lyrics.
Go check out the other version of the song because it's with the full band, and it'll be a completely different sound than what we're showing here.
So writing this song was really cool. Carlos kind of came with all the lyrics and the chords and played the song and recorded it for me to listen to for ideas, and this cello line just popped into my head. It kind of I just heard it in my head, and I wanted to sing it at first. It didn't sound like that. That was, interestingly, that was not the line. That figure, I put it on the cello, and when Carlos heard it, he was like, "That's so cool. I never would have thought of that line for this song. It really gives the song a new sound and kind of a cool hook."
I'm an immigrant in this country, so it was a very personal type of folk song for me. You know, sometimes we spend a lot of time talking about what we believe personally, what others believe, what's right, what isn't. But sometimes we don't spend enough time learning from each other. And I think, whichever side of the issue you're on, we can probably all agree that we each have a very unique perspective to bring to this life. And, packing up all your belongings and moving to somewhere completely unknown brings about a perspective that's probably useful to the rest of us. So
yeah, and I really, really like this song and what it's about. I think the topic of people leaving their country and leaving everything they know, it's something that if you're not one of those people, you don't have to think about it sometimes. But we're at a point in time where even if you're not an alien, so to speak, you have to face it and you have to think about it. And so it's an important song for the time, and I really like the way it approaches that issue. And now, without further ado, we present to you Aliens.
money they were glad to trade for some documents and a name. For family they had photographs gathered in a frame. They learned to speak the words of him, they had hoped to make a friend, but they never seemed to understand exactly what they meant. When they tried to make a joke, it somehow didn't seem so kind. And with the help of time became what they tried to leave behind. They were aliens in a foreign land, searching for a better world and crashing somewhere else. So they were aliens, something less than men, a threat to people's happiness and trouble for their minds. The money wasn't hard to make, but it was hard to keep. The hole they made a home in every day, a bit more deep. When the children had adjusted, had a life to call their own, they put to use those documents across the waters that led back home. But they were aliens in a foreign land, searching for a world they knew and finding something else. So they were aliens to their countrymen, with different views on happiness that troubled the people's minds. They kept crossing waters to find a place where they belonged, and though they had each other, they couldn't help but feel alone. The search became a joke that somehow didn't seem so kind. But with the help of time, they came to understand that we're all aliens in a foreign land, coming from a better world and headed somewhere else. So we are aliens, somehow also men, here to bring some happiness and trouble, because we're aliens in a foreign land, searching for a better world and crashing somewhere else. So we are aliens, and with our fellow men, we're looking for some happiness and a little peace of mind.
So, as we're on the road right now, we are going to be on the road again a lot more at the end of July. We're going to be going all the way up north to Illinois and Wisconsin in the Midwest, and Missouri, where it's a skosh cooler during that time of the year. We hope to see a lot of you out there in Rockford, Chicago, Milwaukee, Madison, and St. Louis.
So we'll be putting out a schedule in the next few weeks, I think. If you visit our website, mysteryloves.com, there's already we already have a lot of the tour dates posted on there. So yeah, I hope to see a lot of you out there too. It'll be fun.
Well, thank you guys for watching this very bumpy video.
Until next time, whether on the screen or in person, have fun, mystery lovers.
Bye.
I messed up with the first.